can't have a state of the nation when you don't have a nation. And what I mean by that is that there is a couch of intolerance. There is no common vision. There is toxicity. There is extraction. So the state of the nation needed to address the issues of the social contract, the social fabric of the country. Secondly, in a country where 80 cents out of every dollar is being siphoned off by corruption, there was a need and obligation for the state of the nation to address the imperator of corruption. So you can't address the state of the nation without addressing the nation itself. We need a vision of unity, a vision of integrity, a vision of rebuilding the social fabric of our country.
Yeah, SONA is great, as we all know, but again, it's not great. It's so great when the ministers do not respond to SONA. The last SONA State of the Nation address, they did not respond. It means it doesn't mean anything. They've got to respond to the issues because he set the tone. They're the implementers. They have the executive powers and so forth. They must complement that. He set the tone, but again on the corruption issue, I was not too happy because it was not spoken that much yet. It's a pandemic itself. The ZAC bill was supposed to come in. The electoral bill is coming in. Issues of violence must be seen in that bill. Wherever is violent must also deal with it. But I'm glad he's also the president, the first secretary of ZANU-PF May. The leaders of all the political parties shun violence by coming up with constitutions and with punitive measures, penalties that will expel or disqualify people who are involved in violence. We cannot have charity begins at home. What are the political parties saying about it and so on? Child early marriage, pregnancies, again, we must come up with a law which is very clear that whoever is pregnant below 18, terminate the pregnancy and then put them on contraceptives so that they can go on their country and so forth.
The State of the Nation address by President Mnangagwa remains empty rhetoric. What he says is not then what happens practically on ground. ZANU-PF as an institution has demonstrated that it is violent. It is violent in that ZANU-PF has employed vehicles to the tune of 21 vehicles deployed specifically to be violent. In Kabuyuni we saw that, in Insiza we saw that, in Matopo we saw that, in Chirumans we saw that. The same vehicles that are marked, that are identifiable, that have got ZANU-PF insignia are being seen being violent. So we are not surprised if the president, simply because they are diplomats whom he is talking to, they say they do not want violence. But when yet on ground they are being violent. The new electoral amendment bill that takes away the rights of a candidate if one is convicted of a violent offense is simply crafted for the opposition. We know that ZANU-PF candidates who are going to be spearheading violence are not going to be arrested. But fake allegations are going to be laid upon us as candidates of the citizens, the real opposition, which is Citizens Coalition for Change. The same fake allegations that have been laid to Honorable Scala, where he was never in Nyatsime, where he never threw a stone in Nyatsime, but today he is spending the 170th day in prison on the basis of being violent. So you're going to see a person like Honorable Scala being convicted and therefore being denied to be a candidate. So we are not going to take the statement seriously. We want genuine reforms. We want genuine discussions around a free and fair election.
We are very happy that the president has spoken about what has been missing on the bills, and we are very happy that it has got to do with economic development in the country, which include the agriculture bills that you mentioned. There were quite many. We also had the bill coming through, and also even things to do with irrigation. And I think that is what is very important for us to go forward. And we are very happy that the president also set the tone in terms of making sure that the youth are also included, women are also included. That mentioning alone shows that indeed the new dispensation has got to do with involving and including.
Ini ndinonzwa kufara nekuda kwekuti pane mamwe mabhiri anga asina kunyatsoti perei. Manzwa kuti pabva panyatsotorwa kuti Labour amendment yabva yaiswa panumber 1 nekuda kwekuti mutemo iwo wakanga waunzwa muparliament hauna kukwanisa kuti upinde. Then ndazoona zvakare pavataura nyaya yekuti chekuita nezvevarimi, chekuita nenyaya yeshuga. Muri kuona kuti nyaya dzeshuga, shuga yedu yakukwira, dzimwe nguva mumashopu vanhu vamwe vakuishaya, uye zvemutengo wayo wakati kwirei. Mukatarisa Zimbabwe ine maminerals akati wandei, kabatwa mutemo wokuti nyaya dzemigodhi. Ini ndinonzwa kufara semunhukadzi uye semunhu akabva kuvashandi kuti tikabata nyaya dzekutaura kuti migodhi kuve kunogadziriswa kuti vanhu vakwanise kuwana zvicherwa tichiwana kuti nyika yedu iite zvakanaka. Ndanzwa kusununguka kuti ndinotarisira zvakare pataurwa mutemo wezvekuita nenyaya yemaelections kuti upedzwe nekuti ndiwo uchabatsira 2023 elections. Saka ishuviro netarisiro yedu kuti mutemo iwoyo paunouya tinokwanisa kutora zvinobva muvanhu kuti tikwanise kuita mutemo unoti tikwanise kuita sarudzo dzakachena iyedzo dzinovimbiswa nevanhu.
So the onus is on the government itself, on the executive, to bring the bills. But there are certain bills that we do not agree with. For example, the private voluntary organization bill that is going to come before the Senate. It is not a progressive bill, and we will be fighting it in the Senate. Regarding the other bills, we wait to see the quality of those bills. But it is up to his ministers to bring those bills. Often the ministers don't bring the bills and nothing gets done. But we are going to, as the opposition, we are going to make sure that we force the government to bring these bills in good time, because these bills must be passed in good time so that they can be of use during the election.